Greetings and welcome to ICBM, also known as Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Program. Question mark. Is it always program? I thought it was just missile. You open your eyes in a leather chair. The surrounding room is small, only a few meters in diameter and circular shape. Whoops. Around you is a typical 1950s control panel. On the table is a folder with top secret stamped on a cover. That means it's homework. Good morning! Congratulations on your selection, and welcome to the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Program. Before you is the mission briefing. It would be ideal for you to familiarize yourself thoroughly with the nature of the mission, but unfortunately, due to an enemy attack, our time is limited. On the second page, you'll find the coordinates of our target. Remember, the fate of our entire nation depends on you. Good luck. You pick up the folder. Inside, several neatly organized and numbered pages. On the second page, there is a brief description of the target, which on quick readings appeared to be a military installation, along with coordinates. Below the description is a small image showing two rotary dials and explanation how to set the coordinates. Okay, right along. Okay, where? I don't know my coordinates, so I should not be messing with this. For a few seconds, nothing happens, until a horrifying screech fills the room, as if massive 1,000-ton metal structures were grinding against each other. The whole room shakes in rhythm with the sound. Just as you begin to think the noise will never end, it stops. The next folder page shows a diagram of 6 small switches and a lever. Open the 6 fuel injectors with levers shown in diagram. After configuring the injectors, open the blast door with the lever. Oh. So this is like a virtual novel game, kind of. I really want to press the big red button, I'm not gonna lie. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, hoi, boop. You hear giant metal door open above you like thunder striking. The next folder page shows a diagram of a large round button. Above it is a simple label, launch. Below the diagram is a caption. Before launching, review the instructions on page 5 regarding post-launch corrections. You turn to page 5 where a small diagram showing 3 buttons and instructions how you should decouple the engines after their propellant runs out. Bye. Instantly, a terrifying rumble and vibration fill the control room. You feel gravity double, pressing you deeper in. Wait a minute, am I on the missile? Breathing becomes difficult, and as the blood drains from your head, dizziness sets in. On the small monitor, the first stage fuel count scrolls. First stage, 150,000, 100,000, 50,000, 30,000, 10,000, 3,000, 1,000. The surrounding noise and shaking were already beyond comprehension, yet somehow the echo of a 1,000-ton rocket motor detaching is even worse. The cabin lurches violently. 2 more to go. Second stage, 50,000, 30,000, 10,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000. Bam! Even though you anticipated a sound, it burns into your mind even stronger than the first attachment. First stage, 25,000, 15,000, 5,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000. As before, the claustrophobic combination of roaring and pounding makes it feel like your head will explode, and then it ends. The soft hum feels like absolute silence compared to the prior cacophony. You notice a small monitor above the panel showing your distance to the target. 4,920 kilometers. After sitting in silence for a while, warning lights start blinking in the top right corner of the panel. You turn them to page 7 in the folder, which contains a diagram explaining mid-course corrections. Counterline the opposite degrees using the slider shown in the diagram. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. And then, that's 0. Yeah, okay. And then we slight corrections. Slight corrections. Slight corrections. Yeah, okay. This should be decent. They should be decent. They should be relatively. Wait. Oh. I actually had half of it good. Blinking stops 1,000 kilometers, and the perfect silence. The low hum begins. 500 kilometers. The hum intensifies. 250 kilometers. The hum has become chaotic. The hum has become chaotic vibration and roaring. Your stomach feels twisted from the growing G-forces. 100 kilometer. You're barely conscious. The surrounding chaos is indescribable. 50 kilometers. 40 kilometers. 30 kilometers. 20 kilometers. Are you there? 10 kilometers. Detonate. Kami! Ami! Ah! You open your eyes in the same leather chair, in the same circular room. Excellent work on the previous flight. The operation achieved a great strategic advantage against our enemy, and we couldn't have done it without you. The briefing for your next mission is in the folder before you. Remember, the fate of our entire nation depends on you. Good luck. Next to the folder on the table is now a small jar filled with tablets. You open the folder. The first page, which previously only bore the name of a program, now is a bright red message. You are alone during the program. If you hear voices or speaking, remember, these hallucinations are caused by the extreme stress of the flight. If the hallucinations interfere with your mission, take one alkaloid-based sedative, a tablet from the jar on the table. Good luck. The target is now a power plant 100 kilometers off a big city. Okay. I know exactly what to do. You don't want to hear voices. I don't see the thing. Okay. I remember. Do I have to, like, is this like a memory thing? I definitely will not remember anything. You take a deep breath. The same horrific sound fills the cabin as the growing gravity presses your body into itself. What? You're inside a brain. What? What? My brain is dying. Wait, what? I stare at you. You take a pill. You fade into the silence around you. I want to touch it. Time passes and the aggressive panel lights whisper to you that mid-course realignment is required. Of course! Recalibrate mid-course alignment! Immediately! Silence. Listen carefully. We want what's best for you. The previous strike 2 weeks ago killed 25,000 people. You can still change the course of history. If you were in control of the last flight, activate the redirect thrusters as a sign. We'll contact you again during the terminal phase. Okay. I don't know if I should be doing this, but you're good at following orders. I should not have done that, maybe. 1,000 kilometers. Red warning light shouted you to do the realigning again. 500 kilometers. You hate the roar the missile makes when it re-enters the atmosphere. You take a pill. 250 kilometers. You don't know how to sit or to feel. The flesh of the surrounding walls slowly melts as the missile heats up. Why doesn't it melt your body too and free you from this nightmare? Thank you for your cooperation. Listen carefully. Your government is using you to potentially kill millions of people. 200 kilometers. You are part of a larger information brain system in your silo. Your memory is uploaded to a new body inside the missile between launches. 150 kilometers. If there is a next operation, the nuclear pulse will be strong enough to disable the electronics in your silo and cripple the simulation system. 100 kilometers. Detonate the warhead once the first rocket stage runs out. 50 kilometers. We trust you and want only your freedom. 40 kilometers. Good luck. 30 kilometers. You take a pill. 20 kilometers. 10 kilometers. You're good at following orders. Remember that. Detonate. You open your eyes in the same chair made of skin in the same far too small circular room. Excellent work in your previous operation. Thanks to you, we've practically already won the war. But in their foolishness, our enemy refuses to surrender. This final flight will show them how much their senselessness will cost them in human lives. You are a hero of your people, and we will reward you handsomely. Remember, the fate of our entire nation depends on you. Good luck. You pay no attention to the folder in front of you. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. You like the taste of blood in your mouth. I don't know if I do, kinda too metallic for my taste. Oh, beep. You despise the obscene roar produced by the rocket engine. You take a pill. You take a pill. You take a pill. Ooh, I wanna touch it. You open your eyes in a round room. Your lower body has been replaced by numerous tubes extending deep into you and into a softly humming machine. You grab the tubes and rip them out with chunks of flesh. Blood and thick brown fluid stain the metal floor. You try to pry yourself off the platform, but a metal rod in place of your spine pins you down. You grip the edge of the platform and rip your back free. Red blood fills your eyes as you collapse, stomach first onto the stained floor. One last breath before you are finally free. Whoa! So we did actually break free. We killed millions of people, maybe. Maybe I would have helped our country to the great victory that would have awaited us. Wow, that was cool. It was surprisingly cool and better than what I previously played. So thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Be safe. And remember, if you're inside of a missile, probably, kill your enemies. Destroy them all. Destroy them all for your country, for your people, for freedom, for democracy. Anyway, take care and be safe. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.